When you see militarized streets in Minneapolis, when you see the vulgarity of war in terms of public statements from a very partisan and divided uh, quarters, you you kind of become sick. And I I I I don't like wars. Period. And these wars, even when they were necessary in 1999 and 1939, 2026 is not 1939. And anyone with a sense of history would understand what I'm saying. Uh, Somehow or the other, the Six-Day War, which Israel launched in 1967 against Egypt, has become a sort of model for the authoritarian tyrants who happen to be the helm of their governments. And we witnessed this reality, gruesome as it is. It began with the destruction of Iraq in George Bush's time. We manufactured desperately blatant lies that Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction, and our General Powell certified to this nonsense at the United Nations, and we lost a war and destroyed one of the oldest cultures on this planet. And it has not recovered, and it will never recover. The same history is repeating today in Middle East, beginning with this 12 or 13 days war in Iran. Uh, I, 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 I want to take you back a little bit in terms of history. What we are told today is that Iran has missiles, and those missiles are threatening Israel, and they are also threatening United States. Only last evening I heard somewhere, probably it was Jim Kimball, who said, we confront the reality of a possible Iranian strike attack in California. California, where I am, it's a beautiful day in Santa Barbara, and this is the most precious and beautiful occasion to talk about this war. I'm not going into the details of the dynamics of this war in terms of what we are confronting, but I do want to talk about democracy, which is the subject of today. Many people might not recall, but I must recall, in 1953, Iran elected Mohammad Mossadegh as their prime minister. He was democratically elected, but as a sensible human being and 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 a true democratically elected person, he nationalized oil. And by nationalizing oil, the Rockefellers of that time found it very threatening. And with the help of M16 and CIA, Mossadegh was assassinated, and they invented the Shah of Iran, that is the crowned Pahlavi, whose son is now very impatient his to resume his father's role, and maybe United States would like, because they don't like any elected people. Their leader has to be accepted by United States. That's nonsense. If you're talking about democracy, let the people elect their leader and select their leader, and we should facilitate that process rather than oversee and orchestrate mm, and project our own dreams and delusion. Mossadegh was also assassinated because we wanted a pro-West and anti-Russian regime uh, in Iran. And probably some of the same uh, proclivities are enshrined today, and they are dismantling the whole structure of governance and public service. The idea of public service has completely evaporated. Uh, what what really is material today is to confront authoritarian uh, hegemonies which have hijacked democracy. And it is a very important day in our life. It is a very important juncture uh, in uh, in democracy's life, because what we are finding is not only misleading, is very dangerous, and it is very dubious.